Hi, happy 2019. I'm so happy to be back with Invite the Magic. I really missed being here in this magical space, and I feel like I have a lot to share, and I'm really excited to do it. I hope you've had a chance to give yourself time to reflect on 2018, gone over all of the gifts that you got, not physical gifts, people, moments, amazing feelings, places, memories. It's really important to do that. It's also really important to to know what there was too much of, what you were doing too much of, what was too draining in your life, and see how you can shift and remove it. Because here's the thing, we gotta make space for something we want, or it can't come. If there's a door and we're not closing it, another door isn't gonna open. One thing I learned, and I'm still learning, is intentional creation of space for what you want, for the job, for the money, for the friends, whatever it is. If you don't have space for it, it can't show up. If you don't take a risk and say no, then say no to one thing on just having faith that something better is coming, it can't show up. Faith is huge. Here's the other thing regarding faith, is slowing down. I have probably slowed down and enjoyed a lot more moments in the last 6 months than ever, because I had to. I had to just rest and slow down, which is the opposite of the way I trained myself to be. Go, 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 go. If you're not always doing something, you're failing, someone's beating you. And I don't believe that's true. I believe that we're meant to enjoy moments. And the more things you can get pleasure out of, then the better. So why not get more pleasure out of a 5-minute moment that you can? And that being said, if you truly had faith, I know we've talked about faith before, if you follow me, and if you truly had faith that the business was happening, the job was coming, you were getting the part, your voice was getting better, your acceptance into a program was coming, why are we in such a hurry then? Because if we have faith, then we know it's going to come, right? So we have to leave room for the magic, or leave room for God to do his work. It's the same principle. So I do my work, I have faith, and then I am allowed to relax. We don't believe it can be so because of the society we're in. At least if you grew up around me, or probably in the United States. I don't think it's quite the same in other countries. But maybe just as a whole, the whole collective human planet may be a little bit feeling this way. But if you don't, sometimes it's just like, enjoy it. Like, that is as good as it gets. Not in like, it's not that good, but like, yeah, like it really can be this good. It really is this good. And that's one component. That's an interesting thing. How do you do this though? How do you actually slow down? How do you actually enjoy the little moments? How do you actually not rush your kid when they're talking to you, or enjoy the conversation with the person at the grocery store? I had some super good conversations with people at the checkout stand when I was not being an idiot, when I was not in such a rush, and I was like, oh my gosh, this person's been standing there for 6 hours, standing there, and they're super cool. I have made some really good friends too with people at checkout stands. Like, everyone has a story. Everyone has a story. Everyone loves sharing their story. So, in 2019, there's a few things I am committing to do, and that is unleashing more of my magic. I kind of unleashed it, but I need to do more of it. And the thing that we feel called to share, that you feel called to say or do, there's still some things in my mind that I'm still scared of bringing more forward, mostly for fear of perception, which is like funny, because I also talk about not being fearful of what other people think. But what I'm saying is, I guess I've still been developing, and I've been playing a lot with my videos. Who's my audience? Who's watching this, right? And who's my target audience? Is it musicians? Is it people my age? Is it people who want to travel? And it is a little bit of all of the above, but it really is people who know that there's more than just like this checklist stuff. It's really people who know that the inner calling of their soul, that the feeling cannot be ignored. I feel my channel and my work can talk to anybody who's willing to acknowledge that stirring inside their soul. I feel like that would be the tagline. If you know someone who thinks that their stirring in their soul isn't an accident, who thinks that it shouldn't be suppressed, who thinks that it shouldn't be ignored, that's the people who I'm directing my content to from here on forward. And I super would appreciate it if you would leave a comment below, if you would share this video with a friend who has a stirring in their soul, who knows that when they feel this lightning bolt of electricity, that it is not by accident, that it is a message, and that you have permission to follow through, that you don't need permission from anybody, and nobody has lived your life before. Live your life in a new way. Live your life in a new way. Nobody has to have done what you've done before. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that kind of relieving? Congratulations. There's a shooting star outside your window, and it's like coming into your window. But if your window's locked and your window's closed and your blinds are down, then the star can't come in. So you cannot sit there and be like, why isn't anything fun happening to me? Why isn't there any magic in my life? Well, you gotta unlock your window. You gotta open your window and open your blinds. Those are all the things that we work on, and there's ways to do that. And that is through the attitude shift, cleansing your aura, creating space, removing negative space, cutting the cords. Okay, we'll stop here. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. Stay tuned. Remember, invite the magic.